Good morning, good afternoon. This is the Experts About Nothing podcast. Well, it's just me and Brand tonight, I guess, for a little while. Maybe for the whole while. We don't know, because attendance be a problem sometimes, don't it, Brand?
Hey. I just want the record to show.
Woo.
No offense to Brother Byron. I know he said he might holler at us in the comments. I will take up for Brother Durante because
I told you don't do that.
he and I were physically in proximity today. And so I will take some, not all, I'll take some responsibility in his absenteeism or perhaps his tardiness, depending on how the show ends this evening. I will take some role of responsibility in that.
Now, Brand, we had a text conversation at some point in time after. I'm sure you saw. Where's my phone at? Here it is. I'm charging it. Hold on one second.
The cord too short, y'all.
Let the I got this new charger and the cord is a whole problem. But let the record show. Brent and I had a conversation in our group chat. So Durante was here as well at about seven something, a little after 7. And my power flickered, Brent's power flickered, and then Durante at whatever location he was, his power flickered. And so let it show that Brent saw Durante prior to 7. It is now 9. I know Durante has a work excuse, so a legit excuse. But nah, Brent, you taking that for him? That ain't gonna work.
As they sometimes say in court, I can't recall the approximate time that Durante and I were in each other's presence. I can neither confirm nor deny. I would just simply say, let the testimony show that I did see him, and I do bear some small burden of responsibility in his late arrival.
All right, well, I respect it. I mean, I had to go to Lowe's, and I had to go get some equipment to fix a toilet and all these things. We still here. But that's not here nor there. Also storming in the storm. The Lynchburg is wild. It's like half Lynchburg was getting weather, the other half won't. It's wild. The roads were dry on Timberlake. It was soaking wet over here.
Earthquake last week. I'm gonna be touching almost 90 next week. We all over the place over here.
Oh, I ain't looked at the weather that far to see that 94.
Well, hey, I'll tell you something wilder than that. If I read the thing right, it's gonna be 102 tomorrow in Dallas. I'm glad I'm not going to Dallas this week.
Oh, well, yeah. Now you can keep Dallas. Yeah, you can keep all that. All that. Anyway, hey, chat, we appreciate y'all dropping in on us tonight, Brent, man. How are you surviving on that side of town, though, man?
Hey, man, listen, y'all see the shades. Tonight I'm doing a Wesley impression. There's liquid in this glass. It is not hydrogen dioxygen. That's in this one. Okay. I also have some vitamin water on deck. But there is perhaps maybe an adult beverage in this. I'm getting ready for vacation. For those of you who haven't put 2 and 2 together, that's why the shades are on. This is the unofficial beginning to the countdown. I got a couple more days at the job. I'm gonna hit that real hard and real good because they ain't gonna see me for a weekend. And when I leave on Friday, that I don't know that word. That place don't exist. The people exist. The place don't exist. I just know them people.
Hey, man, Brent said I got birthday coming up. I'm gonna turn up. I don't know what to tell y'all. So y'all holler at me when you see me, and if you don't see me, you don't see me.
You don't see me. That's right.
Well, Brent, I can tell you, it looked like those calves that Byron so proudly displayed and gave you a hard time about. It looked like they about to go down to them Pacers, my brother. Again, huh?
How about look. Only thing I gotta tell you, the Cavs was so high on their horse because they took care of us that they turned into us. It's crazy how that work, ain't it?
It is crazy how that works. Keisha said, "Cheers, drink one for me."
Oh, okay. Well,
it is crazy how they basically done work themselves on up out this playoffs real quick, fast, in a hurry. It's unfortunate. And then I don't know if you saw, but Jason Tatum gonna be down for a while, man.
Well, we kind of figured when he grabbed that back of that leg, I was hoping I was wrong, but I kind of figured I was right, and then obviously we kind of got a little more confirmation now. So, I will say this: you never want a player to get injured, anybody. And I thought we had a really good game going last night. I would have loved to see how that game ended. I mean, I know momentum-wise how I thought the game was going to end, but and I mean, let's just be clear too. I mean, I think that their prospects obviously look a lot different without Jason. Okay. But I will also say this. I would have loved to have seen what the series would have been if the Celtics had remained fully healthy and if the Knicks had managed to get the job done. They were, 2 minutes away from getting the game anyway if they could have held on. But again, you never know with Jason Tatum. So, I hope my man gets well as soon as possible. And, I'm definitely sorry to hear that he had that kind of, that kind of injury. It's never something you ever want to see.
Yeah, this torn Achilles is no good for anybody involved. Brent, man, but you know what? Hey, man, supposedly they got the MVP on the team, though. Supposedly.
That's how the man got hurt.
Hey, talk to me now.
That's how. Listen, the tough part about it, ladies and gentlemen, Wes and I joked. I said that Jalen became a Finals MVP because he realized he had two hands again. He had two hands.
He was only a Finals MVP because he stopped doing the stuff that he normally does, and they awarded him for that unknown purpose.
Two hands, Wes. That man for many postseasons had one hand, and he went to that other hand. He turned the ball over.
They still don't win without Tatum. I don't know what to tell them.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree. Obviously, they're a different team, and it is. I will say this: it is a special type of luxury to have. And I mean, you could make a case that maybe Jalen is and Jalen isn't, but it's a luxury to have two stars that on any given night could go for 40, right? So, like a lot of teams can't necessarily say that, and the Celtics can say that. Now, obviously, typically we would say more likely than not, Jason gonna be the guy, right? But we've seen instances, especially over the last year and some change, where that isn't always the case. The finals being one. Now, I know Wes would say they had to pick somebody, but Jalen had the better final statistically than Jason did, if only by a smidge. He did.
They want to say you. I mean, they can say that, but you can make stats say anything. But I'm telling you right now.
Hey man, numbers don't lie, cuz I don't know what you want from me. Numbers don't lie.
You can make numbers tell any lie you want to tell if you skew it the right way. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But that's neither here nor there. As unfortunate as it is that Jason Tatum's out, say goodbye to the Celtics and Brent. Man, I wish I'd have placed that bet. Man, I'd have me some paper in my pocket right now. Because they said the Knicks didn't stand a chance. And it was like some crazy 300-1 odds. I could have came up on some money. For real.
Well, listen, you should have. Hey man, you should have fell asleep. You should have put money on the clutch player of the year.
Yeah, Brunson doing it, man.
If ain't nobody him, I'm not a Knicks fan by any stretch of the imagination. if ain't nobody else him, Jalen Brunson could have an O for going to fourth quarter. That's a new dude right there. He's like, hey, it's game time? Oh, we got a shot? Say less.
You know the downside of this, we're gonna have to see some more of these terrible Spike Lee outfits.
That's okay. Auntie Spike can come. That's hey, that's entertainment. That's entertainment.
You're gonna see that for at least 4 more games. Well, 5 more games at this point.
I'm here for Auntie Spike. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all don't know why I call him Auntie Spike, my wife made a joke. We back in the day in the LeBron Heatles era, Spike Lee was there on a Sunday dressed in all black with a church mother's hat on, like he had come from missionary service and come to the game to watch them on courtside. So ever since then, I have referred to Spike Lee. No disrespect to Spike. Spike is a great director. But I have since and henceforth forever, because my wife was like, whose auntie is that? Whose aunt is that? I said, babe, that ain't nobody's aunt. That's Spike Lee. So that's Auntie Spike now. So Auntie Spike could come along for, hey, listen, New York will be crazy. I'm in for him. I'm here for Ben Stiller. I'm here for Timothy Chalamet, even though he looked like a little child, but he grown enough to drink adult beverages. I'm here for all of the people. I'm here for randomly seeing Stephon Marbury. I'm randomly here for seeing Patrick Ewing. Randomly Walt Clyde Frazier's out there with Rick Pitino, no less, last night. I was like, Man, there's a lot of people over this little corner here. Can't forget Allen Houston was in the building as well. A lot of Knicks in there, man. A lot of former Knicks.
Cardi B was there too.
Oh, okay. I didn't see Cardi B, but hey, listen, there was a lot of things happening at the place in Madison Square Garden. So, if nothing else, we should have an entertaining. Well, Wes, you say that. I don't know. There's a minute 49 left. The boys within 6. We got to see how it wraps up.
Don't worry about it.
My man said, "Don't worry about it." He said, "Cleveland ain't got the fire at home."
Holly came in. Why is my? Oh, there we go. Let me fix that. Sorry, y'all. Thought he was an auntie with the hats looking like he just came from the game from church. Oh, came to the game from church. I can't read, y'all.
Listen, she literally said what I said. He came straight on to courtside.
Yeah. Well, shout out Spike Lee and his squad. It looks like they gonna live to fight another day. It definitely looks like they gonna go ahead on and get into these finals. Well, Eastern Conference Finals. But yeah.
Question. Conspiracy theory time. Talking to you because you are, by proxy of the king, you are a Lakers fan. So I want to pick your brain for a moment.
All right.
We had the conversation at one point that maybe the NBA was giving us a storyline where you get Celtics, Lakers, and then Luka and LeBron couldn't put it together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the NBA said we can't lose no more money. Because let's be clear. The Knicks that we've seen in this series, and granted, they've done some of the same things they did in the first series. That team almost couldn't beat the Detroit Pistons. just
beat the Boston Celtics. They down by 20 each time, and then somehow, some way,
walk them down.
Back. So it was the same. They played exactly the same. They had to do these miraculous comebacks. It's ridiculous.
Miraculous comebacks. Well, if the Knicks make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and Knicks fans, if you're watching, I'm not trying to jinx you, knock on wood. Hope you get there. I realized in game 2, I think in game 2, I realized I wanted New York to win this series. And then I thought, you know what? New York can maybe win the East. I could live with that. I'm no disrespect to potentially their matchup in the Pacers. I have no disrespect towards Halliburton and company. I think it's going to be an interesting Eastern Conference Finals. And I'm going to be honest, based on the two teams, unless one team comes out real flat in the next round, I think we go 7.
Well, I want to see it. I want to see the Pacers take it. I do.
Okay.
And like as you hear me saying, I don't think the Cavs are going to win this game. So I want to see the Pacers go ahead on and get into that thing and see what they can do.
Well, I think we're gonna be in for a good treat. I like many other people, I'm looking for different teams. My team isn't in it, so it's fine. I don't have no rooting interest. It's fine. I just want somebody else other than an established team to win it. No offense to Boston. We done seen this story, different personnel at times historically, but we've seen that story. I mean, no offense to the King and or the Lakers. We've seen that story. We know what that ending looks like. Hey, Denver, I'm looking at you. We don't want you no more. Go on and lay down so we can get a new team, a new champion, and a champion that either hasn't won in eons or a champion that's never won. So this would be good.
Well, we're gonna see. We here close, and you know, speaking of NBA, the official drink used to be the NBA used to be Sprite. Sprite was everywhere, all over the place. There's apparently a Sprite out here with tea. There's a Sprite with tea, and I want to find it and try it. Have you tried it yet?
I have not tried the Sprite with tea. I've tried many Sprites, but not one with tea. You've told me something here.
There is, I be up on all the new random snacks and things and stuff, good or bad. And apparently there is a Sprite with tea, and I want to try it. I gotta find it. I gotta search and scour the city to find this thing. Probably won't be that hard. I just ain't looked yet.
So what you're telling me is when I get to my big market vacation area, look out for this Sprite with tea because it's probably there.
Oh, it'll definitely be down there somewhere. I'm sure it's here, but yeah. I wanna try the Sprite with tea. I think if it's I assume it's carbonated, so it'll probably be good. I drink tea. It's just gotta be cold. I don't drink hot liquid, so I definitely don't want to buy his hot tea. I don't know who really wants hot tea. Anyway.
Why would you drink a hot Sprite? That seemed like you begging for punishment.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't really get people that drink hot tea anyway. I don't know. If it ain't cold and
Well,
sweet, I don't want it.
you don't like hot liquids, Wes. So the people that drink tea drink it as an alternative to coffee. But because you don't do hot liquids,
Oh, I
it's
definitely
foreign.
want
It's
coffee.
foreign to you, but it makes perfect sense to other people. Like I like
Does it
coffee.
make sense to you?
I
The
like
tea?
coffee and I like tea. Yes, and I'll drink both. Warm, yes. Hot, yes.
You be
With
pouring
cream,
milk in it.
depending
You
on the
be
type of
pouring milk
tea.
in your tea.
Depending on what type of tea it is, with cream sometimes, yes.
Little milk in it. Lord have mercy.
No, well, not regular tea, West, but like Earl Grey. Oh yeah, Earl Grey. Earl Grey is that's out of sight, sir. You don't understand what you're missing.
I ain't missing it.
Now, Earl Grey, I will give you this. It's not meant to be enjoyed this way, but I'll tell you what, you like cold things. If you ever brew you some Earl Grey, because it's a sweet, citrusy kind of tea. It if you ain't got to put the cream with it, Wes, so just you can back up off
that
that. But
absolutely ain't happening.
if you think that regular sweet tea is good, you should try Earl Grey chilled. It's
Well, I believe that part. I just don't want your hot tea. That's the thing. I mean, you obviously how you get regular tea is you brew it and you cool it.
right.
And
Wes is like, okay, you've brewed now. You steep. Okay, get your behind in some ice, or get your behind in this refrigerator and get cold.
yes, absolutely. I don't know. It's interesting, but yeah, I will definitely want to try the Sprite with tea. I'm gonna assume that it's gonna be like the ginger ale, the green tea ginger ale that I like.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume that it will actually be good. Obviously, the green tea ginger ale is super full of sugar, so I assume the Sprite will be too. Though, actually, now I think about it,
The lemon lime goes perfectly with tea.
yeah. So I will be looking for that and trying that for sure in the near future. And I guess well. I was waiting for Durante to get here, but I won't. Brand already knows this, but I'm gonna share with everybody that's here this tomfoolery that is going on from the General Mills company. Um, Chad, I just want y'all to understand that I don't be looking for this stuff. This stuff finds me, and I'm glad you're here, Kelvin, because you will find this interesting. There is a Totino's ramen noodles put out by the General Mills company. There is also a old El Paso ramen noodles put out by the General Mills company. They trying to kill us, y'all. This stuff is out. Number one, ain't nobody. I'll never try this ever in life because never. But
Unnecessary.
The flavors is cheese pizza, buffalo buffalo style chicken pizza, and for the old El Paso, it's fajita and then beef birria. These things are being sold at Walmart for $1.88. And they have all the soda you need for a week.
First off, that's a cardiovascular situation waiting to happen.
Yeah, Brand.
Blood pressure through the roof.
Who asked for this?
Nobody. Also, I seen Kelvin's comment. Kelvin, we don't frequent that store. They told us they didn't want us, so we don't darken their doors. The other day, I was over in the shopping center parking lot. I'm not even gonna say their name because they don't get no street cred around here. I looked over there and I looked at what was going in the door. I said, "Oh, y'all have it. Let's see how long you stay in business. I don't care." We were frequenting another shop that is more inclusive, shall we say, and we were just in visual proximity.
Oh, you went to the Aldi.
Yeah, we were adjacent. We were adjacent.
Yeah. Because
I wasn't. I said, "Oh yes, look at their little people go in there. Oh, they think they're doing something." So I looked. I said, "Oh, there's less people in the parking lot than there's ever been." I said, "This is." And Wes, here's the crazy part. On one of the busiest weekends in our city, and I'm here to tell y'all, every other place I went in my city last weekend was chaos personified. That's why we did Mother's Day in Charlottesville, because nobody putting up with that stuff around here this weekend. But nevertheless, congratulations to the graduates of 2025. Congratulations on accomplishing your degree. And again, shout out to the moms. We hope all of you had a wonderful Mother's Day. No hate to moms or the graduates. But all y'all didn't need to combine in one weekend. This is too much. It's just too much. But anyway, despite all of the fanfare around what this weekend was and all these people that were here in our town, the one place that looked real light was the Forbidden Place. And I thought to myself, that itself is justice.
Well, I ain't been over there in a minute, so I can't tell you about the foot traffic. But I ain't
So
gonna lie
Kelvin,
to you,
we're gonna
Brent.
find an alternative to your. I'm glad
I'm
you
gonna
found it,
look.
Kelvin. We appreciate it. Listen. I appreciate you doing the research. I'm not darkening the dough. We'll find another way to get my man a Sprite.
I'm gonna go looking for it. I'm gonna see what I can find. I'm sure I'll find it. But Kelvin, don't you now, Kelvin? I know you like to try stuff. You know, we be on the same page with trying some stuff. Don't you dare try these Totino's ramen noodles, which they're not even ramen noodles. They look like egg white noodles, if you ask me. Like, it's weird to me. It looked terrible. But and just for y'all that want to know, because I did go ahead on and get the nutrition facts for y'all that want to see it on the screen. Oh, Kelvin said they said eating ramen noodles twice a week raise your health risk by 70%. He said, "Oh, I forgot the band." Oh, but these noodles right here, I think that you might as well go out and take that up to about 140 because the sodium in these things is 1,430 milligrams, and that's just for this cup. Ooh, this little cup. Then y'all think about how small this cup is. You know, this small cup, you might have to double up. Now, if you go ahead and double that up, hey man, you in a world of hurt out here in these streets.
The tough part is they trick you with the calorie count because, of course, they make that the bigger number, right? And they do. But so you see that, you say, well, 240, well, shoot, that ain't so bad. Hey, you're going to make up for that with that water retention and that high blood pressure when you get down to that sodium. That's Wes said 1 week. Man, that might be 2 weeks worth of sodium right there.
Oh, and it does have 7 grams of protein. 7 grams of protein in it.
Oh, because that's going to make you feel better about the sodium.
That'll make somebody feel better about it. And it doesn't have a lot of sugar in it either.
Wes. They done gave you high blood pressure. Listen, you could be a person whose blood pressure is nice and regulated. You eat about 2 or 3 of these things in a week, you go have hypertension immediately, expeditiously.
Yeah, it's pretty rough out here because you look at, you looking at the ingredients, you're like, where is this? It's not great. So anyway, I wanted to bring that to y'all's attention that they trying to take somebody out in these streets with these outrageous new supposed ramen noodles. They just want to use the name ramen noodles to get them some attention. Because like I said, these things is egg white noodles, y'all. They not at all ramen noodles. They far from it. But you know, for those of y'all that like spice, they got 2 that are spicy and 2 that are normal. And Durante has arrived.
My man is here.
He popped in real quick, fast in a hurry. What's up, Durante? Oh, we can't hear you, but he here, so that's the positive.
And listen, before he speaks, because I want him to have his moment here.
And his camera clearing up too. Oh yeah,
that's fine too, Wes. You are not to excoriate this man. In addition to his work emergency, he also had a personal friend emergency, and he took care of both. This man tonight is traveling under my protection. Now tonight, if you mess with him about being late, we're gonna have to come over there and show up at the doorstep. We got to rough you up a little bit. You'll leave this man alone.
Well, Brandon, I'm just here to let you know, and I'm gonna get Holly on my side. That cup's still in the bag in my hallway too. But hey, I ain't tell nobody that.
Hey, this man is Durante. He playing dirty. He playing dirty, man.
Hey, we heard you, Durante, by the way. We did hear you a second ago. Hey man, hey Brant, man, you said you got his back. I'm like, hey.
Wes.
I know somebody's gonna pull you right off.
Why you running interference, Wes?
I know somebody to pull you right off his back.
Why you running interference? I'm gonna wait till she sleep before we show up. Don't worry about it. We moving under the cover of darkness.
Oh man. Well, anyway, Durante was here. I guess he's having. I don't know. He really wasn't having technical difficulties. We could hear him just fine for a second. Oh, he must have did something else and disappeared. He probably got to check his NVIDIA or whatever it is that he's using. By the way, Pacers did go out on to win that, Brent.
They did. I seen the final down here.
I do.
So one half of our Eastern Conference Finals bracket is set. I believe the other shoe, unless something miraculous happens, will probably fall tomorrow night.
Yeah,
for
sure. I don't see it going any other way. Anyway, if Durante comes back and wants to talk about the noodles, then we'll get into it. He's here because we're still split weirdly, so he's still in the room. He's just not. No, there's NVIDIA, so maybe not. Anyways,
they about to play his John Cena intro music. That's what's been to happen.
not on this podcast. Not with me at the controls.
Okay, well, we could get a non-copyrighted banded one. Wes, we could put together a phone, make it off beat.
Oh man. So what else we got? Well, I need Durante here for that. Need need him for that too. Anyway, well, I guess we'll talk about this real quick while we're waiting and he can hear us. What you think about the Mavs, man? That's set up that they somehow execute.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
1.8%.
I'm not normally a conspiracy theorist. Generally, that's not something because sometimes I just think people are harebrained with their ideas. I'm here to tell y'all, there's some real sketch. They made a trade, but apparently no one allegedly knew. Okay, except Nico, randomly Rob Pelinka, who was probably dumbfounded that he got the phone call. Jeannie Buss knew, which is fascinating, right? And apparently Mavs ownership and the league office, obviously, because they have to prove the trade. So there's three parties here. None of the players knew that people were moving, allegedly, right? So we'll go with that for the moment. That was what was admitted. I think it's fascinating that the team that gave up the future of their franchise expeditiously and almost immediately gets another crack at getting the future face of their franchise.
Yeah.
Mind you, let me tell you something else, Wes, that's going to kind of the pick that ended up becoming the number one pick was originally, by means of trades and trading of hands, was originally at one point the Miami Heat's pick.
Oh man.
So the funny part about all of it is,
jeez, bro, what the fuck?
Durante, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right, finally. My bad.
Yeah, you good. We lose in the playoffs.
Like Shannon Sharp, boy. I tell you what.
And we lose in the draft.
My nerves.
That's tough. That's tough. Why you play my man like that?
He having grandpa moments out here in these streets.
Man, fuck you.
We can't see you, by the way.
I know y'all can't. I was standing up like I ain't want it stand in front of the camera. Hey,
what's up, brother? How you doing?
Yeah. Man, I'm here. I'm black.
You are. That's true.
Oh man, bro. Yeah. Hey, this shit rigged. I don't care what nobody said. The lottery rigged. Ain't nobody gonna tell me otherwise.
Yeah, man.
Y'all niggas knew what y'all was doing. This shit rigged like everything else in this country, just about.
That's tough.
This shit rigged. This shit rigged.
When I saw they had a 1.8%, first of all, when I saw they won, I was like, how is it possible? And I saw the percentages, and I was like, well, how is that even possible? 1.8%. Nasty work. About all I can say about that. But hey, shout out to, and somebody these fools on ESPN were like, hey, so you think they'll trade away the number one pick?
No.
Why would they do that?
No.
If Nico wants to like actually have the people of Dallas like put him in the ground, he can trade away that number one pick. I don't recommend that he does that, because I really think the Dallas faithful might come looking for him. I don't encourage these things, but these people out here in these streets are insane. That's why it's safe to be in the house sometimes, because these people out here in these streets are outrageous. They be threatening people for a good time just because. So, yeah, Nico, don't do that, brother. If you value your time in Dallas, don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway, Durante, you see the thing about the noodles I was talking about earlier, man? That's a thing. That's real.
No, I ain't see it.
So, General Mills has a Totino's and a Old El Paso instant ramen noodles that they are pushing to the people out of Walmart. What do you think about that, brother?
Re-say that. Just say that one more time. Let me make sure.
And Wes,
Totino's, the people that make pizza. Oh, okay.
Hold on, no, go back. You gotta go back a little further. Mm-hmm. Tell him the parent company. He need to understand all the steps. Tell him the parent company again.
Yeah. So, unbeknownst to some folks, Totino's and Old El Paso is owned by General Mills. So General Mills has released 4 different ramen noodle variants, 2 in the Totino's brand and 2 in the Old El Paso brand. Totino's as in the company that makes pizza rolls, and Old El Paso as in the company that sells you various things for tacos.
And General Mills is in the company that you know for making cereal.
Yeah, General Mills, the people that gives you Lucky Charms and stuff like that, I guess.
I mean, General Mills ain't messed with a lot of different cereals. Like, they might be 80% good with some of these cereals that they made. Who's bored around here?
This first of all, Byron, this is the opposite of what you just said. Byron said he can't be here, so he's coming joining us via the chat. This man said a bougie instant noodle. This ain't no bougie instant noodle. This is a trailer park instant noodle. Don't bougie. That is outrageous.
Trailer park is crazy.
Durante, they got enough sodium to give you salt for a week, bro.
Yeah, somebody was high when they made this.
Bro,
somebody was high, or somebody been living off KFC forever.
No, you trying to? You would rather have the ramen or a Meat Lovers pizza?
Meat Lovers pizza.
Meat Lovers pizza. That's easy.
All day, every day.
Give
me that sodium from that Meat Lovers before I go mess around with this.
Hey, I'd rather have long. No, I don't.
Yeah,
I'll take the ramen.
yeah.
I'll take the ramen. Fuck it. I'll take the ramen. I'll take the ramen.
Hey, Wes, here's the other thing. My sodium go pay off with my protein. I'm gonna get more than 7 grams of serving from that Meat Lovers.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to tell you. But anyway, Durante, yeah, that's the wildness of the world with that. And I guess we'll get on to our next random topic. So Brad and I were having a conversation the other day, and I asked the question. Well, actually, I didn't ask the question. I made the statement that basically KD is a star role player. Think about it, Durante.
Hold on, Durante. Before you say anything, let me give you one more juxtaposition.
You can't do this shit, bro.
Hold on, wait. Hang on. Let me give you one more.
Real. This is not real.
Let me give you one more. Hold on. I said that to him first. Let me give you one more.
I want you to think about it too. Keep thinking while Brand's talking.
Hold on, Wes. I want to give him a juxtaposition. Okay, let's formulate your thought about KD, but with that in mind, what would you describe, or how would you describe Kyrie?
Yeah, that's the follow-up part to this. Yep.
Because, and I'm gonna let you think about it, Durante, and then I want you to tell me your answer, and then I'll tell you what our thoughts were on it. Because I was where you were at first. I said this man is not for real, and then I said the thing about Kyrie, and then I was like, So, Durante, what are your thoughts?
Durante, I want you to tell me what has he done by himself to put in that work to get him to where he needs to be.
You blame him. All right. Hold on. Let me get it right. Can you blame him for getting to the finals with people that he was drafted with? Can you blame him for that?
I can't give him credit for that because they had 3 MVPs and the team drafted them. So,
okay. Did we know they were going to be good? I'm only asking for that part. I just want to say that part. Because this is kind of a conversation I've had with somebody that like they're more of like they feel like if it wasn't for Westbrook, KD wouldn't be who he is. And I was like, well, KD was already good coming out of Texas anyway.
Oh, yes.
And then with the Sonics before they changed over, he was decent. Then he got drafted. Then he got people in the draft, Westbrook, Harden, who they made the finals, but never made it back after that. So I'm saying here, like, can we say that during that time, was he a star player? But then when looking back at everything else, he's a bandwagon fan. So, like, just being honest, but I'll give him credit for the first part of his career. But after that, what's crazy is people throw, and I use this analogy too, people throw the whole Saquon thing at us. We ain't tell Saquon to come to us. Right. It's a free agent. He said, I know Brent knew what I'm trying to say. Wes trying to be funny. Yeah. He's a free agent. Yeah, it always bounces back to my team. Sorry, Wes. Call me Super Bowl champ. Anyway,
tough. And hey, Wes, I'm hurt too. Don't feel bad. I'm hurt too, cuz.
I'm waiting on him to answer the question because he somehow made it all way.
No. I already said that he's a. You miss what I'm saying. People throw LeBron under the bus, but LeBron done more by himself than KD. And I believe me. You've seen it. A lot of people seen on social media. LeBron ain't shit. KD got rings. Blah 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 blah. But I'm like, KD jumped on a bandwagon team that was already 70-something and 10 or 8 or whatever their record was. Then they fucked around and said, "Yo, we can't beat LeBron." And Gilbert Arenas and Kenyon Martin killed that conversation. Y'all decided y'all can't beat LeBron, or y'all lost to LeBron. Now y'all need KD. But nobody like. I'm not hating on that.
Once again, KD,
but he's a sidekick. He's a sidekick. I'm just getting that out. He's a sidekick.
Star role player.
Well, and they needed
in the same place to fill that spot.
Yeah. I'm just giving so many different. I'm just giving different areas that people are missing. Like KD jumped back. Brooklyn. All them niggas said, "Hey, let's just go here." Kyrie did. And then y'all can't say, "Oh, Kyrie led that team." Man, both of them niggas was just fucking sidekicks to a team. Then,
don't forget James Harden was there for a little minute.
Then where did he go? To a team that already said, "Book, you are our star player. You are the man here." Oh, KD, come on, fuck it. Like, yeah, I don't. Now I can't disrespect him for his gameplay. No, I'm not gonna do that.
I don't at all.
But I'm just saying, he's not. He hasn't given me anything to be like KD that dude for a team, if that makes sense. Like he can carry a team by himself, or he's been on a team where it's like KD, then XYZ. What we know, Golden State, Curry, then KD, Draymond, XYZ. Then when you get to the Nets, same thing. You could say KD or Kyrie, but it was never KD was the man. That's all I'm saying.
So real quick before we continue, I got to put Byron's words in. Byron said a tier 3 superstar is what he's saying. So basically a star role player.
Hey, Byron is not
just for the people that I can send this to people for the people that don't get what I be saying when I say KD is just not your. I'm not taking away his gameplay. If you take away what I'm saying, X the man, he got rings, whatever. But I'm talking him as a star player is not there. Well, I can't even compare that either. Yeah, him as a star player is just not there.
KD is nice. And 100%. If you need a bucket, he's a bucket getter. He can shoot over top of anybody. He can go out here and kill it in these streets. But when you need him,
I'm gonna issue an addendum there. Mm-hmm. He can get a bucket if he ain't the man. Let's go with that for a moment.
Yeah. When you need him, and he is the star on the team. Well, he was around. He was there. He was on the team. If you got other people around him, that take the attention away. Hey, sometimes you get some things done. So shout out to KD. No disrespect, but I personally, and seems like the fellas agree with me for once, which is, hey, we winning tonight, baby.
But look, Durante, it took me a few minutes the other day because I was like, listen, KD a walking bucket. But then I was like, but much like Kyrie, right? Kyrie in Boston was better with Kyrie running on the floor. Let's just be honest. The baby Celtics with young Tatum and young Jalen, they were good. They didn't need him, right? They didn't need Kyrie, okay? They go to Brooklyn together, him and KD. They can't win nothing for nobody's, they can't stay healthy and they can't win nothing, okay?
You know what's crazy? Honestly, my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off, Brent.
No, go ahead. What you got, Durante?
Nah, I was gonna say honestly, Westbrook. Nah, I can't because he ain't getting nowhere with it. But he still carried that team the best he could.
That's the thing. So they drafted 3 MVP. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Because can we really say outside of these 3? We have to go back and look at it, right? But if you look at the MVP for the regular season, typically they are people that are the guy, or at least the guy that season for their squad. Whether it's Shaq, because there's an argument about Shaq versus Kobe, right? But Shaq, arguably, when he wins his MVPs, it's Shaq's at Los Angeles Lakers. Kobe is a great 2, but it's still Shaq's team, right? When he wins MVP, right? Right. All right. You could make a case about Stockton and Malone, but we know Malone wins MVPs. Okay. John Stockton has got the most assists in NBA history. Okay. But when you look at it, Karl Malone is the guy, right? He was the MVP. Same thing with Tim Duncan. Right? David Robinson was there at some point. Then it was him, Manu, and Tony. And even later on, Kawhi. But again, Tim Duncan is the face you see, right? I think it's interesting that they drafted 3 MVPs. And if we're going to be totally honest, right? Neither of them, despite the fact KD's got rings, neither of them, none of the 3, are the face of a championship team. KD's been on one, sure. That's Steph's team. He might have won Finals MVP. I'll give you that. You can't tell me that's not Steph Curry's team.
We already had this conversation about Jaylen Brown earlier.
I mean, so they drafted 3 superstar role players that were together and were good enough to make one Finals run. And they couldn't beat, and I'm biased, so forgive me. They couldn't beat 3 superstars.
Hey, man, it'd be like that. By the way, Byron came back. Byron, see, this is why you should have been here, because this conversation is right up your alley.
The damn question. I mean, statement. Damn.
Okay, you're going to be mad when I say it, so, when I said him and Kyrie on up there, y'all was on my head. Run the tape. This is why he need to be here to make these statements and not us.
I'm ignoring that because, like you said, he need to be here. I agree with Wes again. I cannot believe. Yo, let me look outside. Fuck this shit. Is it snowing?
No, it's raining. And
it's raining.
Keep agreeing with this nigga, man. God damn.
It be like that sometimes.
No, it don't.
Every once in a while, then I guess. Anyway, but yeah, I just wanted to have that conversation with y'all. I'm glad y'all came in and had, hit your parts, and y'all agree with me for once, so that's cool. Anyway, well, I guess we'll get on to our little game portion of the show. And Durante, I'm doing lyrics tonight, so you'll be happier than you normally are. Well, maybe you won't be actually, because anyway. And one last comment from Byron. And Byron, you can answer these questions too in the chat if you want to. Curry didn't look elite with KD on the flow. Okay, well, without Curry, you still don't get the job done. Anyway.
Yeah, without Curry and prime Clay.
Hey, they ain't made too many like a prime Clay. Game 6 Clay and prime Clay, they tough.
A prime Clay, a Hoodie Mello, Curry with the mask. Like what we
do? He done put together a super team.
A Hoodie Mello, a prime Clay, or a Kyrie with the mask.
First off, let me tell y'all, Hoodie Mello ain't never missed.
Ain't never missed. Hoodie Mello.
Yeah, well, too bad you can't get him when you need. Anyway,
hey, I told you at the time, Wes, that the Lakers should have petitioned the league for them to have hooded jerseys. If they had hooded jerseys, Melo would have won a chip.
That boy
No
would
lie.
have had a chip. He would have
Oh my
had.
God.
He would have had the scoring title and a chip.
Oh,
Yeah,
nasty.
wow. Well, let's get into our little game section of the night. So, y'all, welcome to the Culture Vulture section of the show. All right, so this is a part of our show. We ask random questions from hood culture and or music. Tonight we're going to do music. We're going to do like lyrics and music. So y'all be sure to join on the conversation, join on the game, and give us your answers and all that good stuff. And without further ado, Durante, we're going to start with you. I got a lot of cards here because I was expecting Byron to be here. But anyway, but I think you'll get this one, Durante. I got faith in you. Faith in you, my brother.
Turn me up in the half house.
What did the big timers wear with their gator boots?
Gator shoes and the Gucci suit.
Yes, sir.
Ain't got no job, but I stay. All right, my fault.
You got it. I think I told you I got faith in you, man.
Fuck. I just don't like. I don't like. I'm still saying we need to ban the other game.
Absolutely
terrible.
Absolutely
terrible.
not.
Nigga said what color curtains was in the kitchen in Soul Food in the last scene? Like, what the fuck? Like, they changed the curtains? Who was paying attention to that? All right, I'm done.
That's a good question.
All right, don't go look it up because this nigga looked it up last week.
Stop. Leave it alone, man. Leave it alone.
Damn, bro.
What color was what color was the pothole that anyway?
What color was the pothole?
Potholder.
Potholder? Oh, it was
Potholder.
It's not a question. That's not a question. I'm just saying, like I said, I didn't make up these questions. I could make up these questions, but
you could have did so much better than the nigga that made them shits.
But y'all know I don't know movies like that, so I can't really
we
do
telling
it.
you.
And this is why I'm quizzing y'all because y'all are better than me. So I'm just putting it out there for y'all to answer. Anyway, Brent, your question here.
Oh, okay.
And I think you'll get this too. I'm starting out easy for you, So I'm hitting y'all in y'all's bags right here.
Okay.
So, Brent, this one right here. What time was Genuine home alone?
9:00.
Yes, sir. Hit y'all in y'all bags. See, y'all got
hey, man said he was home alone.
Yeah.
He be waiting.
All right, so Durante, here's another one. I got faith in you on. Come on. Come on. Wyclef said he'll be gone till when?
Look, hey, Durante, he threw us a softball and then said, okay, here come a fast baseball. Don't worry about it.
Like, Wyclef, can you give me a hint? Because I'm really trying here. You looking like I should know this. I'm really trying here. I feel like
I thought you would. But anyway, so I'll give you multiple choice. Okay. So July, September, June, November.
Okay. I don't think it's November. And read the question one more time.
Wyclef said he'll be gone until when?
November.
Yes. Why did you say not November?
It made sense after you put 3 fucking months together. I was like, I think it's November.
I didn't put 3 months together.
June, July, skip August, September. Them niggas together.
Did I do that? I guess maybe.
Yeah, you said June. You said July, June, September, November. Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure. All right. All right. Brent, back to the R&B bag.
Okay.
All right, you got this, Brent. We up.
We hoping. I don't know. My man be coming obscure with it, but okay.
I'll give you this easy one. I'll give you this easy. See what you do.
This nigga gave you an easy one. Oh, if this shit easy,
I thought the other one was easy for you too, but it wasn't. So,
I'm gonna get the song title in my. I was like, yo, what the fuck song title is it? I'm good now. We in there now.
You in there. What did Erykah Badu say to the brothers after greeting the sisters on Tyrone?
Oh, now you done put me on one.
Is that the intro of the song?
It is the intro of the song. Ooh. All right, now I'm gonna have to be like Durante. I'm gonna have to use a lifeline. Give me some options, Wes.
Or
are you having to craft these? Wes, are you crafting these?
I have to craft these. The answer, man.
Listen, I don't play with that song till we actually get to the song, Wes. The first part, I'm like, oh, we ready now.
How do I craft this without giving you the answer? Yeah, man, you got to just come up with the answer, man. I ain't really got nothing to really give you on that one.
Okay. And this is the intro, so okay. I don't know, Wes. I'm about to say you stumped me on this one, boss.
All right, so it's fellas, is y'all all right? See, well, I couldn't really think of anything else that would not just be
give it to me. I got you. I got you.
All right, Durante, we got one more for you, one more for Brent, and then also Kelvin came through at 9 p.m. and Byron came through at November.
Nice.
Shout out Byron.
Get you back to the back to the rap game for you, Durante. Because Master P got the hookup, what does he say?
I'll if you hear me.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm on fire now. See, this is what I can do. Like I said, asking me what couch was in scene. What color suit was that extra wearing that was sitting on the couch in next Friday?
No, what color was Bruh Man's socks from the fifth floor on season 2, episode 3 of the Martin Show, where he was explaining it like that's how I knew. I'm like, bro, I don't know. I just know it's Bruh Man from the fifth floor. I don't know what kind of socks he had on. I'm paying attention to him.
Hey man, you gotta pay attention. All right.
It's like you catching this off guard. It's like you see, those reels that come up and be that cute girl, and then it's like, all right, what was the what color was her purse? Huh? I'm like, damn.
The rest said, what purse? I didn't know she had a bag.
It be like that sometimes though.
People in the let me stop don't play. Let me stop dog.
All right, chat. Y'all got to get ready on this one. I think y'all can do this too, chat.
Shit.
It's a little long, so y'all following. Pay attention now.
Pause.
It's all gonna make sense, but I gotta read this out. So, what was the first thing, Brent? This is for you. What was the first thing that came to Usher's mind when his chick on the side said she was 3 months pregnant and she was keeping it?
You.
What?
Yes.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, that one was easy. That one was easy.
I thought these.
that one was. The intro get me. Once the song is rolling, I'm normally good. I'm locked in. But if you talk about what they're talking about, well,
I mean, this is the intro.
Hey, we don't get to that unless we do it like, hey, Barbara, this is Shirley. Now I'm here because we talking a story. We building,
All right. Well, we'll end it with that one. We won't do the other one because, yeah, that was more of a group think one. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and slide these to the back of the thing. So, and
in training day.
Okay.
Hey, don't make me pull out the other cards. They right here.
Stop, Durante. We're gonna get punished. Stop this.
In training day. What was Denzel eating in the first scene? Like, what kind of shit is this, bro? I don't fucking know. Oh no, I'm lit. I don't fucking know. Like it'd be dumb shit like that. Westworld, you pull out this damn car. Wes, I promise you, I hang this phone up. I hang this phone up. Hang this call up. Hang this shit up.
Hey man, the cards are right here. I'm just saying.
Hey, y'all let us know with these tariffs going on. West need a new probably gonna need a new system because this shit probably gonna get shut down in China.
Hold on, wait.
I done told you.
Hold on, wait, stop, Wes. I got you news break.
I ain't fuck with you in a minute. I love you. I swear.
Hold on. Look, I'm about to mess with you, Durante. The current president of the United States and the People's Republic of China have come to some sort of trade agreement. So while there are still some level of tariffs, the exorbitant tariffs for the moment have been repealed, Durante.
But Brent, except for I think maybe still on Temu stuff.
Okay. For my Temu and Sheen people, I feel for you. I feel your hurt and your pain. We see you, we hear you, we understand. But ladies and gentlemen, this man tried to play chicken with them. They didn't blink, and he had to blink. But that ain't my business. I know we ain't talking politics. I just said that. Hey, and one more thing, real quick. I need all of y'all to laugh on this. So, Durante, I know you don't really care about the politics part of it, but this is funny. So, let me tell you what happens when the president of the United States, prior to this agreement, would call someone in China, in the government, to try to talk. They would put this man on hold. This is no lie.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
But putting this man on hold
is insane.
Hold on. Durante, I'm about to take it up a level. They put the man on hold. Now, when you go on hold, Durante, what do you normally hear if you call a business and you go on hold? You hear music, right? Okay. Okay. What if I told you that in the real world, no lie, y'all can look this up, that they had none other than the 44th president of the United States, one Barack Hussein Obama, his speeches playing as the whole music for Donald J. Trump. This is a category of stuff and a level of petty we should all hope to aspire to, because this is a new level of roasting a person. So in addition to not blinking in the game of chicken, these boys say, hey, we know you don't like Barry, but we're going to put you on hold and we're going to make you listen to his speeches.
That's nasty work.
Absolutely. So real quick, because Kelvin being petty tonight. Kelvin said Eagles waiting to the first game of the season to drop that Super Bowl banner, then drop the Cowboys.
Hey, Kelvin, listen. I told the boys in the chat when Durante put the notice in there the day was on. I said, well, at least we're getting our first half of the Super Bowl over very early. Very early. We catch the second one in the back half of the season. We get the first part of our Super Bowl over very early.
And I think your wife may have just participated in some tariff action. She said she just ordered some things from Temu, Brent.
Hey, yo,
I know. Hey, look. I seen it. I know.
That's crazy. Hey, but no, look, keep it 100. This is gonna be the first. This is gonna be the first banner that the Cowboys get to witness in about 80 years.
Crazy.
And
not 80. Even West can't say that yet. No, Durante. Good gracious.
What? I'm sorry, my fault. Jalen. I found out Jalen and Jane Daniels were born. Yeah, they were born
by the river in a little tent.
No, they were born
since the Cowboys.
I'm not sure. I don't want to say 2000s. No, that's off. That's way off. Like not like somewhere anyway. But they were born, went to high school and college. Went
come on,
NFC championship.
You ain't gotta do me like that, man.
Before the Cowboys. All right, I'm done.
You ain't gotta do me like that.
It's my last one. I'm done.
You ain't gotta do me like that. That's the last
one. Because you was about to have my back with no neck, so I'm sorry.
That's tough. I'm gonna tell you why that's tough. I told my boss today because he was asking me about what I thought about some of the moves we made, and I'm gonna tell you something. First off, I need to talk to the people that run ESPN and in particular draft coverage. Let me tell y'all raggedy behind something. I don't need you I don't need no infographic. I don't need nobody to tell me. My franchise has been a moribund franchise for almost 3 decades. Let me, Durante, in case you don't know, every time we had a pick, they would put up on the screen, the Dallas Cowboys are the only team in NFC East that ain't been to the NFC Championship game in 30 years. They played us every draft pick, bro. I was sick. I was like, I can't even watch the draft because when I want to see my team draft a player, if I watch the lower third and watch the stuff roll up, I'm going to be reminded of my team's ineptitude. ESPN, folks, listen, I know there are Cowboys fans that are rah-rah. I get that. I understand that. Y'all don't have to punish the realest ones, right? I know we ain't them guys, okay? I understand that. I understand. Until these folks get through 2 rounds of the playoffs, I'm not going to ever even get excited for them, okay? I don't care how many games they win in the regular season. They could go 17-0. I ain't batting no eyes until they win 2 rounds in the playoffs. Then maybe I get a little excited. Y'all ain't got to remind me that my team, they're good enough to be just on the fringe of the news, just good enough sometimes to make the playoffs, but not good enough to actually win.
Well, then y'all got George Pickens. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing but have chaos. So good luck with that too.
I listen. I got some heartburn about that. I said, how long for this man fighting everybody?
The second
how long he fighting the corners? But don't let CD get in his face. See, I listen. The moment CD get targeted more in the game, George Pickens is coming out the woodworks. Yeah, and man, don't let Jake Ferguson have more catches than him. Oh, good lord.
And you come on to a team as a guy that always wants to be the number one receiver, have all the touches, and literally he's coming to a team where that's not gonna happen.
I can't wait for him to be like they throwing the ball to the white boy, and I don't mean that as a racist trope. I'm telling y'all, George Pickens might say some stuff like this.
Look, when you talking about talk to the boss, I told because he was like, "Do you think that it would have been a good decision if he went to the Eagles?" I was like, "No, it's a bad decision no matter where he goes."
Pickens,
yes.
Pickens when he came over here, I promise you.
Because he thought it was being some bias was being made because he went to the Cowboys. I was like, no, you have to understand this man is toxic, and no receiver that's really come from the Steelers has been successful with any other team.
I hit you with one tougher.
Receivers that leave that team they crash out. I mean, Plexico Burris shot himself in the club. I mean, we know about AB. Hey, y'all seen Claypool?
Hey,
y'all seen Juju Smith-Schuster?
Hey, Plexico said, "Hey, I caught that Lombardi though."
Well, yeah.
Okay. So, I got one more thing for you. I'm gonna add to that, Wes. So you're right. Mm-hmm. George Pickens is a loose cannon. I'm gonna give you one more thing. Mm-hmm. What is the one thing that I've told y'all that of all things other than Jerry Jones? What's the one thing I told you the Dallas Cowboys lack that would potentially make them the difference between the trash teams they've been for 30 years? Discipline. George Pickens ain't got it, and the team as a structure ain't got it. So this man finna be fighting people. You can tell me what you want to tell me. This man gonna be fighting people like he out there on the hockey rink. He gonna fight the refs. He gonna fight the players. He might fight the cheerleaders. I listen.
Hey man, I just know Mike Tomlin know when to let him go. So all I know is right now. Good luck. Good luck to the Cowboys. I wish y'all well. We'll see how many games he go before he up off that team. Good luck with that. Oh, but Kelvin said now y'all got a chocolate city of quarterbacks. He said Russ got to at least get the Giants to 500.
500 what?
Kelvin. Have you seen the New York Football Giants in the last 2 seasons?
He said Russ the difference maker, man.
Shoot. Get them to 500 what?
500 for the season, baby.
500 yards. I mean, what? I mean, he can do that in 2 games. Yeah, I was gonna say.
You want them to have the same number of wins and losses.
They don't block. They don't block. It's gonna take Russ 4 games to get that. If they blocked, he could get it in 2. They don't block.
Hell, y'all about to waste neighbors' time. No, not. Let me back up. Because I mean, Wilson might get that man going. Shoot, if not, Jameis on the bench, baby.
Hey, James.
Hey.
And one thing James ain't afraid to do is put that thing in the air.
Hey, Jameis will get him going. Jameis throw 4 interceptions, get him going, but he'll get him going.
They said, James, you got 8 interceptions, but I got 7 touchdowns. I'm coming. That's the first half. Oh, either way.
Either way, baby.
Either way, we in this, right?
I got 7 touchdowns, right? I mean, they got. All right, good. We doing good then. We doing good. They didn't score all my interceptions.
Jameis said, listen, it's a joy just to step out there and snap the football and touch this pigskin. Have you ever felt the leather of the pigskin? You know,
I'm just so excited to play in the snow.
Right. He said, look, when I hit the end of that 7-step drop, he said, just something magical happens. Don't worry about it.
Man, Kelvin, Juju Smith-Schuster is not doing good in Kansas City.
Who is that?
Kelvin said, hold up. Smith-Schuster doing good in Kansas City. He came to Pittsburgh. That statement is canceled. No, it ain't.
Juju disappeared after he went to the Steelers. Yeah, he got a championship. Cool, great, and wonderful. He disappeared still.
You fall into some things, but you just Smith-Schuster. Hold on one second.
It's just like James Jones. You just fall into some shit.
But not to y'all killing me not to fall into something. Hey man, listen, I just so happened to win some chips. I don't even know how.
Like KD, you just fell into that shit. I ain't.
So stay with me, Kelvin, because I'm gonna give you some stats. All right. In 2017, he had 917 yards. 2018, he had 1,462 yards. And then in 2019, he had 552. I think he got injured that season. Or something.
Yeah, he was injured. He was injured with the Steelers, I think.
And in 2020, 831. All right. So
still with the Steelers. Then after that, he went to the
he went to Kansas City, and he did have 933 yards that season. All right,
didn't even know it.
2023, 2024, he can't add up to 933 yards. This man had 260 yards and 231 yards. What good season this man have?
Kelvin, that's 2 weeks in the NFL. What you talking about?
Motherfucker said 2 weeks. Hey,
talk to me, man. You talking about this man is doing good in Kansas City. Man,
also, if Kelvin, no disrespect to you, if Juju Smith-Schuster was that guy, why did they spend the last 3 seasons talking about they need to find a receiver? Yeah. I don't understand. Like if Juju Smith-Schuster is him.
Hey, here's the best part though. When he had that season of 933 with Kansas City, they released him and he went to New England. They're like, hey, bro, you can't. Hey, we appreciate your service. Bye.
Look, it don't matter. Juju Smith-Schuster. You can find me a rooster. And we out here with a booster. Eagles in 5.
Good luck with that. But yeah, Juju's stats are trash too. I just looked into this, Kelvin, at one point in time. I looked up all these receivers, and all these dudes just fall off, man. Mike, like I said, Mike Tomlin know where to drop them off, man. That's about all I can say. No offense, maybe somebody will break that trend, but it ain't looking good.
Well, it ain't. Well, listen. First off, you took 2 disasters and put them together. No, George Pickens, if he could find a way to rein in his attitude and redirect that energy into his play, he would be an amazing receiver. But since he can't seemingly do that, you took that, and arguably, I would argue that's 10 times worse than anything T.O. ever was in Dallas.
He went to the Patriots too, didn't he?
Yeah, after Kansas City good season, he got kicked to the Patriots, and then
he thought, "Ooh, I can make some money over here." Now he went back.
Yeah, they sent him back. Wait, Kelvin, Kelvin asked this question. Y'all got to answer it too. He said, "Would you rather fall into a busted Pontiac or a new Cadillac? Winning is winning. We all know Wes falling into a Rolls Royce. I mean, I'm falling to a new Cadillac."
Okay, hey, he know. He see
Kelvin. Hey, Kelvin, I would love to fall into a Cadillac. Unfortunately, my team plays like a busted Buick. No, actually, I'm not gonna do Buick dirty. They playing like a busted Pontiac. They don't even exist no more. This is a busted Pontiac.
I seen a Pontiac last week work. I said, "Damn, I ain't seen that shit." A Saturn. I said, "Damn."
Oh, you saw Saturn and a Pontiac? Oh, you saw
a Saturn and a Pontiac. I said,
"You were limited shits out there, boy."
What was that?
Time you seen an Oldsmobile, I'm gonna know something then.
I'm trying to remember where I was at. Roanoke.
I mean, depending on what year they were, I mean, they all were unique and somewhat classic cars. So,
You know, it's hard to kill them old cars. Well, it's hard to kill them.
Yeah.
See, that's the other thing. They old. It's hard to kill them old cars.
Yeah. Anyway, well, we'll go ahead on, Gary, slide on about here for the night, I suppose. And we appreciate y'all joining us. But Kelvin, definitely, I mean, if it's a busted Pontiac that's fixable, I mean, I'm cool. If it's a new Cadillac, I'm with it.
He's cool too. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm
cool
with
too.
it. I'm with
Hey,
it.
Kelvin, you know, we need to talk to Wes and get you on the show because you've been out here, you know what I'm saying,
Let
supporting
me get
us.
that black wing.
Maybe can replace Wes for real, but you know, just saying.
So wait, okay, real quick question. Kelvin, feel free to chime in on this in the chat. If we replace Wes, do we get to do like I know Wes, hold on. I know Wes, I know you don't watch TV like that, but you might have seen this watching, you know, when your grandma was watching her soaps back in the day. Do we get to have an announcer the first time Kelvin comes on and be like, the role of host will be played by Kelvin going forward? Like, you know, they make one little announcement, but like we're gonna get a nigga that's gonna be like, Kelvin is now the new host. And then me, Durante, and Bow, we just gonna go on like it's a regular day. Like Kelvin been here the whole time. Matter of fact, we might even call Kelvin Wesley just to keep continuity, but it's gonna be Kelvin.
No, I ain't never heard that brand before. I've never heard that.
Oh, soap operas do this. So sometimes, okay, real quick, y'all, education real quick on Wes. Wes, sometimes in soap operas, actors will replace other actors or actresses will replace other actresses. So before the first episode that the new actor or actress comes on scene, they make a statement before the show comes on so that the viewers aren't confused. So they'll say, the role of, I'm just make up a name, the role of Sam will be played by Ben Johnson. And then they on screen, don't nobody address the fact that you know, Sam last week was 6'2" and 250. This week he 5'9" and he 185. They don't address that. You just know that that's Sam, even though he looked different, he had different height, all that. So that's how it works.
Like they did with the cop and trapped in the closet. That's funny. Anyway, what's interesting about this is that the soap operas that my mom and them watch, all them same people have only been on them shows for years.
Oh, you didn't
still on them shows.
Yeah, but that's the main ones. The little I call them the orbit characters. They change and sometimes they be switching roles.
Oh, nobody care about that.
Yeah, I mean, I know Victor's still on there. You ain't got to tell me. I see Victor from time to time.
Yeah, the same people been around for so long. Sonny been Sonny forever.
Still Sonny to this day.
Yeah, man. What was I about to say? I don't remember. But anyway, Kelvin says, so y'all want me to hit a Doc Rivers.
Hold on, Kelvin. But if we up 3-1, can we win the series? Can you coach us to win one more game? Just one more.
But he said, nah, I love being in the comment section. Yeah, I know what y'all talk about with them soaps.
Shout out Kelvin, though. Shout out Kelvin.
Yeah, shout out Kelvin. Kelvin, he hit me up and said he tried them strips too.
Oh yeah, I tried them. This just tastes like cardboard. Like, if you take this right here and rip it off and like put in some flour, it tastes just like that. Like
what did you think about the texture of the chicken?
You take this here,
like it was like slick or coated in something. It was weird. I don't know.
What the fuck? I was like, who back there cooking this shit? Goddamn, what the fuck?
Well, to be fair to them, not taking up for them because it's
the fries from Long John's. That's what the fuck it was.
The fries from Long John's good. Them waffle fries are good.
You and these nasty ass fucking waffle fries, bro.
I will say this: this is the same coating they put on that crispy chicken sandwich. I was like, for all this,
crispy. The crispy chicken is better.
It's better. Yeah.
No.
Hold on. I
reorder.
Reorder is insane.
Go ahead. Well, next time you're bored and you want to try,
I'm not doing it again.
Said,
no, listen. The next time you're bored, order the crispy chicken sandwich now. It doesn't. I know what y'all are saying. The breading is the breading that was on those strips. I know this because Holly tried the strips. This is how I got the strips.
Oh, so
I bought.
Okay.
I got the crispy chicken sandwich.
Oh, okay.
She got the crispy strips.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same coating on both of them. It's not the coating that you're thinking that would be on the crispy chicken sandwich. The McDonald's has changed. They say, y'all need to go back to McDonald's. They didn't change the crispy chicken sandwich.
No, I ain't had that in a while. So, but did it taste the same?
No, because it gave. Oh, I mean, yeah, it tastes like the strips was. Yes,
Did the,
yes.
So the chicken tasted like the strips too?
Yeah, it had that weird coating on it. Was almost like I would describe it as a fried dry rub because that's about the best you can do.
Okay, but what about the chicken itself?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Zaxby's beating that with their grilled chicken. I'm gonna just be honest with you.
Jeez, bro.
Well, this what I'm telling you. Like the chicken itself has a weird, like it's like I don't know. It's like a coating on top of the actual chicken, and it's just like I don't know.
But yeah, no. So when I saw mine and I saw hers, I was like, McDonald's must not do the actual what we would refer to as crispy batter anymore. Because I was like, clearly I bought a crispy chicken sandwich, but this is not what they have given me. They gave me a fillet that looked like her strips.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah. That's not what it used to be. Well, I guess Burger King got the chicken sandwich up over them now because
that's tough.
Anyway, we're gonna get ready to get on up out of here, y'all. We appreciate y'all rocking in. Be sure, if you haven't already, be sure to check out I'll do Byron's part now. Be sure to check out Big Dogs Only. Check out my man, he got the glasses up. I was forgetful and didn't do a graphic for the shades, but they up on the site, so y'all be sure to drop in. I'm sure there's a promotion out there somewhere. Be sure to dig into that, or just pay full price to support the man. That's what I recommend. But hey, support a black business. And speaking of supporting black business, Brent, man, what you want to tell the people?
Support a nigga. Oh, sorry.
Hey, we'll take that too. See something, say something. Check out Gifted Hands. QR code's coming up on the screen. If you're listening on Instagram, it's Gifted Hands 08. Link to her website is in the bio. Get your events planned. Get your charcuterie boards. Get your custom decor, your custom items, t-shirts, apparel. You dream it, she can make it a reality. Definitely holler at us. We will be, just so that everyone knows, the shop will be closed May the 17th through May the 24th. However, we still will be able to field orders, and I assume if the boss lady is so inclined, she will be able to discuss a little bit. She may be a little delayed as I will be taking her on vacation next week. However, we can make those dreams come true once we come back on May the 26th.
Y'all asking where they going? They're going to Dubai. Y'all can't talk to people with money.
This man heard the wrong.
Then they fucked around and somehow end up in Jamaica. I don't know how you do that. I'm over here ending up in I just got a cardboard box. Like this box right here I carry around.
No, first off, no one's going to Dubai. I'm going to pre-pause this statement because no way I say this is going to not be a pause statement. This man heard the wrong D in the city. We're going to Dallas and not Dubai. So I pre-paused that. See, I knew that was going to sound rough, but I pre-paused it. See? Yeah, okay. So we're going to Dallas. So, hey, folks, if you're listening, you're in Dallas, and you got suggestions about places that you think we might like, let us know. I got some stuff on the docket, but hey,
that's where you're going after that. Bora Bora. Stop lying to these people.
I'm not going to Bora Bora. I'm bringing my black behind back home, and then I'm going to North Carolina in the summer, and then I might be going to the Dominican Republic in the winter. But that ain't nobody's business, Durante. Stop telling people where I'm going.
Making up stuff. You telling them where you going? I done made up made up shit. He said, "Yeah, we're going in." I'm like, "Well, damn, never mind." I was gonna keep the ongoing joke. And don't let Wes keep laughing over there. This nigga make normal trips to Dubai. Like they be like, quote unquote, His Excellency.
Hey, Durante, that man don't make trips. That man's so wealthy, they teleport him. They like, okay, he on the pad.
They looked at Wes and said, I forgot to ask you, Lamborghini or Ferrari? Wes was like, just thinking like, oh shit, Lamborghini in front of your house. Like, damn, like you just got it like that. Was like the fuck? Can't go nowhere with motherfuckers like that.
No, that ain't true.
Shit crazy, man. I'm telling y'all.
That's how Wes know all them celebrities be at the Formula One. Wes telling us he at home watching this stuff. This man is on the scene.
Bro, he on the scene. Don't tell nobody. See that shit?
Man, y'all ain't in F1 like that. Anyway.
I'll watch it. I don't know, but I will watch it. I think F1 better than NASCAR. It's just me though.
I mean, they both got their strong suits.
Like it's more you can win easier.
In what?
F1.
No.
You see the same 7 names and got there in NASCAR.
You see the same
that Billy Bob
names.
Joe come in the bar and scream every time. Like it's the same seven names.
Same 3 names in F1 right now. It's
shit.
Charles Leclerc. Yeah, well, you got Charles Leclerc. They talk about him, but he's not winning. You got Piastri, you got Lando Norris, and you got Max Verstappen. Those are the only people winning races right now. Ain't nobody else winning nothing. No, and mostly it's McLaren because they got this supercar that they built out of nothing, which is good, I guess, for them. But yeah. But
is that what a car is so fast because it's built out of nothing?
Well, the lighter that they are, the better that they are.
That's why I'm asking that question. So that thing is humming then, huh?
Kind of, sort of, but really they have a weight minimum. See, the thing with F1 is they got too many rules, and they real weird about certain things. But I mean, I still like it. I like it a lot, but their rules are, they're a little weird. Like, they got stipulations. Like literally at the end of the race, you still have to have a certain amount of gas in your car to run a test. They will retest your car and test this thing called the plank, which used to be kind of sort of made out of wood, but now it's made out of this polycarbonate fiber. They made out of some material, and it has to be of a certain depth. And if it's not, they'll disqualify you. Like, and yeah, they've been disqualifying people this season.
No offense to Lewis Hamilton. Now I got to say this.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't let too many of us get in that car. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I win this race. I don't care how much gas is in this tank.
Hey, let me tell you, you've been getting disqualified. Lewis got caught a couple times. Listen,
you pencil pushing, glasses at the end of your nose, wearing monocle having crypt keeper looking dry. Tell me, I beat everybody in this field. I wish they would. Listen, they had to break security because they had to hold me back. I'd be ready to choke somebody.
So last season they did that to Lewis Hamilton's teammate. So it wasn't him, it was his teammate, but I think they ended up giving Lewis the win. I think
Rip Keeper is nasty.
But some of these people have been there for a really long time. But actually, to be honest with you, they are getting younger, more progressive. They're adding women to the paddock now. So director of ceremony.
Hey, ma'am. Let me tell you something right now. Ma'am, let me tell you something right now. You come telling me about how much gas left in this thing. There's one thing you tell me I got some sort of additive or something in there. Okay, that's cool. I'm cheating. Okay, I'm cheating then. Okay, but you come tell me, hey man, you should have been at a half a tank, and you done at a quarter tank. We're gonna have to have words.
Yeah, literally. No, it was the weight on Russell's car. I think it wasn't. Yeah, Russell's car was weight. Maybe Lewis's car fuel. I don't remember. But yeah, man, they real tight about that stuff. They will disqualify you. Literally disqualify you. Yeah, everything you did that whole race, all the sweat, all the heat, everything you endured during that race for nothing.
Bro, I rode a rocket with 4 wheels around a course sometimes built in the heart of cities. Just out here in a rocket. I ain't got no protection. I'm in a rocket. The only protection is my helmet.
It's not a rocket, but yeah.
Wes, it's a rocket. It's a rocket. I mean, it's not the drag strip, funny cars, but it's a rocket.
They get to like say V6 engines, but they get to like 220 some miles an hour, I think, somewhere in
Wes, that's a rocket. I seen off topic. I seen a person, a random older person, God rest their soul, driving through a residential neighborhood at 100 miles an hour. Their car flipped and hit a house. Listen, I'm here to tell you, that's a rocket, bro. That car was 100 miles an hour. It hit the house like a missile. They riding in rockets in Formula One.
But they are very well protected. They can hit at high speeds and they can't survive, which is great. They definitely advanced safety so that they've had cars that have literally caught on fire and people have survived and been fine. Back in the day, they would be dead or their legs would be broken and their career would be ruined. But hey, anybody in the chat watch F1? Holler at me. We can get together, talk shop. Because I mean, I think it's good, and they're gonna be in Imola this Sunday, so they're going to Italy. It'll be one of the Italian races.
What's gonna be on the scene in white linen, no less, and a
white linen.
I mean, I know somebody that is going there, but I ain't gonna be there.
Now Durante. Now that man didn't have to give us that, but he gave us that. Knowing somebody that's going is wild work too.
I guess
that is insane.
Flood. I would never go there. I don't think I'd ever go to that race. It'd be getting flooded out. I really go to. I'd rather go to Monaco.
We damn near getting flooded out here.
I know. I'm not going there to do the same thing.
Ooh, now Monaco, West. Monaco, you're going for more than just the race, though. So let that be said. Too.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of things to go down in Monaco. So that would be a place to go just to experience. I'm good on Imola. I'm definitely good on Imola. I don't want to be there. But anyway, like I said, y'all, anybody watch F1, holler at me. I don't know. You know what? I ain't worn an F1 hat on this show ever. I sure ain't. Anyway, this been the expert. Well, actually, Durante, what you want to tell people? We ain't got you out.
Y'all say, brush your teeth, wash your ass, and if you are around here smelling like melted plastic, do better.
Oh God, please. Melted plastic is interesting because that is a smell that you can't just get rid of once it's there. It's sticking.
A lot of people walk in the room and can't get rid of that shit. So do the same thing. And shower.
Yeah, if your smell is so bad that it lingers and it don't leave, you really got to get rid of the product that they set on because it's that. Ooh, that's tough. Anyways, hey, we appreciate y'all. Thank you for tuning into the Experts About Nothing podcast, and we out.